Hi, everyone. Welcome to the channel. This is an impromptu reading / live chat. I really wasn't going to come on until about 30 seconds ago, maybe a couple of minutes ago, because let me tell you what happened. So today's my birthday. Make sure that you guys do check out the giveaway. There's two giveaways, one for Patreon subscribers and one for those of you on YouTube here. It is the last video that was uploaded. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description box below. Give me a second. Tomorrow. Okay. So it was a hard day. I'm not going to lie. It was a very hard start to my day. I kept trying and trying and trying not to have hope, kept trying and trying and trying not to have expectations, kept trying and trying and trying just to, enjoy my birthday, just to enjoy the day, and not think about my divine masculine. But we can't help but think about our person, we can't help but wish that they were here, especially as I did spend my last birthday with him. That was the only wish that I had. But, I got through some grief. I got through some letting go. I got through some pain that I was feeling. I got through releasing the expectations, releasing all of that. And I ended up having a really beautiful day. Oh, I should have brought my flowers up. I went on a hike down by the river. I took a long drive along country roads. I just kind of let spirit guide me wherever they wanted me to go. My GPS said, go here, and spirit said, let's just take a left. So I took a left and went over some covered bridges, and it was really beautiful. And I stopped and I got an ice cream cone, and I had a beautiful lunch, and then I took a nap, and then I did some readings, and then I came and got some lunch, or I got some dinner. Let me tell you about dinner. So I got sushi for dinner. I bought myself some beautiful flowers, and I cracked open the fortune cookie, and I put it in here so I could preserve it. But look at that. Look, look what the fortune was. In union, there is strength. And literally just a couple of minutes before I came on, I saw that, and I said, what the hell? Because I was losing hope. I was losing strength for this journey. It has been a long and arduous journey, a very painful journey. I'm very tired. I have wanted to give up. Not on myself, just losing kind of faith in my divine masculine, still rooting him on, feeling unconditional love for him. Hey, Monica. Feeling unconditional love for him, but just needing to step back from this connection, not wanting to feel this connection anymore because it has become so incredibly painful. But in union, there is strength. In union, there is strength. And it's not just referring to union with your divine masculine, it's referring to union within yourself as well. And that's what I realized today. I needed to celebrate me today because I had given so much of myself away to others. I had given so much power away to this connection. I'd given so much power away to even my divine masculine through my love for him. And, I don't regret anything, any of the love that I've given him. I don't regret any of the showings of expressions of love that I've given him. I would do everything over 1,000 times because that is how I express love. That's how I show love. But somewhere along the line, I kept losing myself to him and to this connection, to this journey as a whole, and I needed to bring it back to myself. I needed to keep filling up my own cup, and that's what today was about, and that's what today showed me, just to experience life by myself again, because, I've been on my own for a very long time, and when my divine masculine and I came together, it was kind of learning the ropes with another person, and I enjoyed that. I want to share my life with another person. I love the adventures that we go on, but every once in a while, you need to go on an adventure on your own. You need to center yourself. You need to balance yourself. You need to understand yourself again. And that's what I needed to do. I needed to come back to myself and really celebrate myself. Hi, Molly. Hey, Kay. I needed to really celebrate myself again. I really needed to just be with myself and do all the things that I enjoy, that I wanted to do, that just wherever I was guided. And there was strength there. I mean, how could I have gotten that as a fortune cookie? I mean, that's crazy. In union, there is strength. I had asked, when I was on a hike, when I was at the overlook, looking out over the water, I had communication with the divine, with God. And I said, I need to pull back from this connection. It's too much for me right now. Hey, Mississippi Soul Chic, right? Hey. I needed to pull back. I needed to understand myself. I needed to understand this connection again, but not from such a narrow viewpoint. I needed to see the bigger picture again. And it was very, very difficult for me. I said, I just need a sign. Just give me a sign, not to move on, but just to move forward, with my life without my divine masculine. And this was it, break open a fortune cookie, and there it is. There it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull some cards and see what's going on. I wasn't planning on doing a reading today, but let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. How are you guys? How's the energy treating you? It's the autumn equinox here. Let us see what is happening. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see what's happening with the divine feminines. Could be divine masculine, divine feminine. Take it as it's resonating for you, but my intention is for the divine feminine. I want to see what's going on with us. So Spirit, let's channel some messages specifically for the divine feminines on this journey. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, divine feminines, please, Spirit. It may be it may be the autumn equinox, but it's like 89 degrees here. It is hot. It is summer again. And one more. Yeah. So for the divine, it's interesting. The second card that came out right in the middle of the 3-card spread is Justice, which is Libra. We have just entered Libra season. So what we have here is the 4 of Pentacles, Justice, and the Knight of Wands. And what they're actually telling me is, yes, divine feminines are feeling a little bit guarded, a little bit worn down, a little bit holding things close to their chest, just like the divine masculines have done, because of this in and out energy of the divine masculine, because of any of the pain that they've experienced on this journey, any of the in and out energy. I'm also hearing that you have taken in. I don't know if that's a word. That you have done as well, because it's divine feminines have been in a place of unconditional love for the divine masculine, but they've also been in a place of fear, because remember, you're mirroring each other. So as the masculine pulls back, so does the feminine, and it creates this resistance, it creates this struggle. But here's what's happening in the middle. Libra season, Justice is coming in and balancing the scales. Balancing the scales now, balancing the scales in partnership, balancing the scales in relationship, balancing the scales within you as well, the masculine and feminine energies within you, but also balancing just overall. This is that inner union. In union, there is strength. And it's a very stark contrast that they're showing me here. You see the 4 of Pentacles, very, very guarded, very closed off. But this Knight of Wands, he's just passionate. He's just moving forward. He's ready to charge forward. And the Justice card in between these two, that's what's balancing out. That guarded energy with that passion. That fear with that love. And they've been calling me to this for the past few days. Fear cannot coexist with love. The two cannot coexist in the same place, in the same emotion. You're either feeling in a place of fear or you're in a place of love. So which are you going to harness? Which emotion are you going to bring forth? Are you going to live in that place of fear and resistance and holding back? Or are you going to embrace, ride forward, and embrace life? Embrace your journey, embrace yourself, embrace love. Yeah, all about the balance. Let's get more for the divine feminines. What else is going on with the divine feminines? then Divine Feminines, they're also giving me the message that this is also you. Remember when I just said that, I'm not moving on, I'm just moving forward? That's this energy as well that they're giving me. That you might feel tired and you might feel just kind of fed up with the connection, fed up with the journey. And it's pushing you to move forward for yourself, move forward for your life. You're not forgetting about your divine masculine. That love is still there. That connection is still there, but they're working out what they need to work out. They're healing what they need to heal. And you're giving them that space while still holding that love, while still holding that space, while still holding on, protecting this connection. This energy right now, this Four of Pentacles, is an energy of protection. You're protecting this connection. This connection is also divinely protected while moving forward with your life, with your dreams, with your passions. Now, this doesn't mean another partner. For some, a very small select segment of you who are interested in a soulmate or who are already in a relationship, this could be moving on with that soulmate, with that partner, but you're still holding the love. You're still in that place of holding space for your counterpart. But this is forward movement. This is forward movement with that love, with that connection, always upholding that connection. Okay, Divine Feminines. The Queen of Swords. Let's get a couple. Whoa, that's too many. Yeah. Give me one more to clarify the Eight of Cups, please. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please. Yeah. Some of you might be, okay, and the Moon. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, give me a second. I'm talking to myself. Give me a second. So we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Eight of Swords. Some of you might be in this energy of the Queen of Swords. I was in this energy this morning. I was pissed off. I was upset. I was disappointed. It was my own expectations. It was my own wishes and desires and wanting that led me into this mental entrapment. And that's why I went for a hike, because I said, you know what? I need to get out of this energy. I need to heal this. Hey, Amanda. Some of you might be in this energy of just, it's an energy of, so it's an energy of, I don't want to do this anymore. It's an energy of, I'm cutting this person off. It's an energy of, I'm just done. That's that I don't want to say low vibrational Queen of Swords. The high vibrational Queen of Swords is speaking your truth, very direct, very bold, very intuitive, very wise. The counter to that is just very blunt, very off with their head kind of energy. Just, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. It's over. I don't care. Just very direct in that kind of energy. Some of you may have been in that kind of energy where you decided to move on, where you decided to walk away. I'm hearing threatened to walk away. Almost like they're kind of laughing. Spirit's kind of laughing because they're like, you were threatening the divine that you were done. You were threatening the divine that you were going to walk away because you were in this pain, because you were in this entrapment. But this is all mental conflict, your own ego, your own mental conflict. And so this is what you have to heal. This is what you have to balance out, especially going into Libra season. It's not just balancing out physical relationships and partnerships, but it's balancing out yourself. It's balancing out your emotions. It's balancing out your masculine and feminine energies within you. And self-mastery is what I'm hearing. Self-mastery to free you from these chains of the ego. Because the ego is still there. Even though we're dissolving it, even though we're healing the ego is still there. I was hoping I was just transmuting. Yeah, and that's what we're doing. But I'll admit, even I was in the energy of, I'm so done. I'm done transmuting for him. I'm done healing for him. I can't do this anymore. I was just so tired. so tired. But that's what we do as divine feminines. Now, that does not mean, and this is what I understood too, that does not mean taking on their pain. That does not mean taking the blame for everything. And that's the space that I was actually in over the past few days, where I was, in a way, internalizing everything that he was going through as well. Knowing that he was going through pain, knowing that he was just projecting that pain onto me, but I was internalizing all of that. And you can't do that. That's not your job. They might be your counterpart, but they still have their own karma and their own pain and their own healing to work out. You cannot do it for them. You can transmute when you're feeling it, but that's also about you understanding your own self-mastery, understanding what is your energy, what belongs to you, and what is somebody else's energy. That's also about being a light worker. That's also about being an empath. You cannot be a sponge and soak up everybody's energy. You have to be able to understand what is yours and what is somebody else's, and to help return, clear it. And, ask. What I do is I pull back any energy that belongs to me and ask that you clear and transmute any energy that doesn't belong to me. Return it with the divine light. I don't know what I say. I'm channeling, so I don't know what I say when I'm channeling, but the white light of the Holy Spirit. I ask them to heal it and return it to its original owners with the white light of the Holy Spirit, so that it returns to them healed. Their energy returns to them healed. You can do that, but don't soak it up. Don't take it all in, because that is just going to drag you down and make this journey even more heavy, even more tiresome, even more difficult. That's just going to trap you in this space as well. Boundary lies there. Cannot take that in. Right. Even for your divine masculine, you can't take that in. You can't take that. You can't take on that heaviness. You're not meant to, even for your divine masculine, you're meant to hold the light. And it's interesting because we have the moon card here and we have the hermit card here that both fell out, both major arcanas. The moon card here, they're calling me to the new moon. This moon cycle that we just had, the full moon going into the new moon. I think the new moon is coming up at the end of the week. The new moon, I forget which new moon it is, but major cycle that was just closed out. So we're starting something new. You're meant to hold the light for them, but they have to walk the path too. You cannot change them. Is it in Libra? Yeah, you cannot change them. You cannot fix it for them. You can just hold space for them. You can just hold love. That is your role as the divine feminine. Your role is to support. Your role is not to fix. Your role is not to control, because they have to learn and close out their own karma and experience what they need to experience for their soul's evolution as well. Knowing that as they're learning, you're learning as well, because you are mirrors of each other, but they have to experience it and they have to evolve as well. So yes, you are one. And listen to, I want to say, the weekend update or one of the past readings, because there were some really beautiful special channeled messages that came through there about how it is with one soul in two bodies, what it actually means to be one soul, divine counterparts, one soul in two bodies, what that actually means. They're going through their own experiences, just like you have to go through your own experience, and you cannot control it. You can help them. You can be there for them. You can support them. You can provide wisdom and insight and love, most of all love, but you can only uphold the light. You cannot walk their path for them. They have to walk it themselves. And that means sometimes they have to experience that pain themselves. They have to go through the healing themselves. And they are healing. It may not be in that way that we've healed. It may not be through energy work. It may not be through meditations, but they are healing. And I just heard the divine is helping them to heal as well. Think you're still in Queen of Swords energy vibing. Yep. I'm in a little bit of Queen of Swords energy, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's get a couple of more cards. Actually, let's look at the Divine Masculine now. Let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if there's anything else they want to see for Divine Feminines. Anything else for Divine Feminines? Aww. I feel like I look very tired because I'm very tired. And there's cake waiting for me downstairs. I'm very excited for the birthday cake. Anything else for the Divine Feminines? Okay, so a message is coming in, Divine Feminines. I don't even have to pull cards for it because they're just channeling to me directly. They want you to know how well you're doing. They want you to know how proud they are of you. This is coming directly from the divine, and the love is so overwhelming. It's making me want to cry. It is very overwhelming. It's so beautiful, this energy. They want you to know how proud they know how difficult this journey is, not just with your divine counterpart, but ascension as a whole. So this is really for anybody. Ascension as a whole is really tearing apart everything that you thought you knew to wake up to what you really are. And that is so difficult. That is so difficult in this heavy, dense energy that we live in. This human incarnation, this human experience. We have come here to experience life, yes. But they understand how difficult that is to wake up to what life really is. To wake up to what soul really is. They understand how difficult and how beautiful that can be at the same time, because what you're really doing, they're showing me the butterfly. And when I was very, very sick, I learned that, and I know I've said this on the channel before, when I was very, very sick, I learned that the butterfly, before it becomes a butterfly, it's a caterpillar that goes into the chrysalis. But it doesn't just turn into a butterfly. It actually has to break down into this goo-like substance so that its whole structure has to change. Its own cellular structure changes and it becomes goo. It completely breaks down in order to transform into the butterfly. And then it has to break through the chrysalis in order to get out into the world and fly. They're telling us, we've already gotten through the hard part. We've already broken down into that goo. Now we're just breaking through the chrysalis and we're about to fly. In union, they're saying there is strength. And look at the butterfly there. In union, there is strength. In inner union, in union with your counterpart, you're just breaking through the chrysalis now. And it feels so hard and it feels so heavy, but just keep going. Just keep going because you're almost there. You're almost there. You're almost ready to spread your wings and you have no idea, they're saying, how beautiful you are because you can't even see yourself yet. You haven't even been able to see yourself yet as that butterfly because you're still in this energy of, I was the chrysalis, or I was the caterpillar in the chrysalis. I was the goo. I'm still the caterpillar. You're not. You're not the caterpillar. You're not the human. You're waking up to the idea that you are soul. And as soul, you're understanding how divine and beautiful and just light and love you are. And they're just so freaking proud of you for this journey, for holding space for each other, for holding space for the world, because you are transforming the world, they're saying. You are transforming the world. Okay. Well, that gives me faith. That gives me strength to keep going. That was beautiful. It has been a very long journey, and they are acknowledging it for us. They're acknowledging it for us. Okay, let's see where the Divine Masculine is. Well, that's funny. The last few days have been really heavy for me too, Amanda. Hey, Elle, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Courtney. Hey, Karen. We were talking about the Divine Feminines. And Spirit just channeled a message that gave us all strength to keep going, I think. We are breaking free from the chrysalis and about to be the butterfly. One more, one more. One more. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, so interesting. So the Divine Feminine got the, thanks, Karen. The Divine Feminine got the Knight of Wands. Divine Masculines, oh, okay. Divine Masculines got the Knight of Wands too, but this is a very different energy from the Divine Feminines. This is heated up. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is passionate. This is he's ready to charge forward. He is feeling, his sacral chakra is on fire. He's feeling love. He's feeling affection. He's feeling just overwhelmed by your energy is what I'm hearing. Overwhelmed by your energy. He's feeling your energy. You're constantly on his mind, constantly in his heart. And he's still in a place of trying to fight that off, trying to battle that. But it's almost like he's surrendering. Like he knows it's a losing battle and he's just ready to give up and just come forward. So this is really interesting energy that's coming here, because we also have the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups. And I was trying to get a clarifier. I said, what's this Four of Cups about? And they showed me the Page of Cups here. And you see how they're looking at the Three Cups and he's kind of stubborn and he has his arms folded and he's like, you know, she's trying to offer this opportunity of this cup of love. He's not looking at it. Well, that's what he has to offer now. He's taking that cup that he was refusing to see, that stubbornness, that resistance, and now that flood. Remember when I said that your energy is overpowering him? That's this flood of emotions. He's feeling it. And now he's wanting to come forward and express himself. Now, it is the Page of Cups, so it's a little bit young. And when I say young, I don't mean that he's immature. I don't mean that he's naive. I mean that this feeling for him is just starting to blossom. He's just starting to surrender to the idea of coming towards you, to the idea of, okay, I'm not going to fight this anymore. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. I'm not going to resist this anymore. I'm just going to let it flow. This is, they just said, your Divine Masculine accepting their Divine Feminine energy, balancing the feminine energy. And again, we have the Justice energy here. This is the masculine balancing their feminine and masculine energies within and accepting that and being open to that and being vulnerable to that. That's really cool. That's a really cool message. That makes me feel good about the Four of Cups because he's not in that stubborn energy anymore. Might be a little bit stubborn, you know, for the ones with the stubborn natures, they might be a little bit, you know, a little bit, but they're allowing it now. They're being more accepting of it and they are surrendering to it. Hey, Paula, thank you. Okay, let's get some more energies for the masculines. How else are the masculines feeling? That's a change, you guys. That is a very stark change to what has been going on. There had been a lot of resistance, a lot of stubbornness, a lot of fear. Even with that shift in perception, there was still some fear because they were still kind of, I'm hearing the words new at this. They were new at this. The connection was new to them. And it was exciting to them, but it was also very overwhelming to them and fearful to them because it meant change. And that change was a little bit fearful for them. But this is them just giving into that. They're just like, okay, I'm feeling this. You know, I'm not fighting this anymore. I know this is my person. I know that this is the connection that I want. I know that this is offering everything that I want. And I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready for that change in my life. I'm feeling that pull for the change in my life because where I was just stagnant. In union, there is strength. They're understanding this. They're understanding that two is better than one. Two is better than one, that they were just fighting themselves. Whew. Telling you guys, that energy, this Knight of Wands energy is It's hot here today, but that is hot. Wow. 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 Hold on. Wow. One more, please. One more. That's okay. They just want me to talk about these two. Knight of Pentacles meet the Knight of Swords. Wow. And do you see how they're charging against each other? It's almost like this is their heart space, which is ready to just go, go, go. And this is their head space, which is like, okay, hold on. Take it slow. We need to come in with a stable offer. We have to come in with, something more secure. We can't just rush in like the Knight of Wands wants to. We have to do this balanced. We have to take this slow. And the heart is just like, go, go, go. So this is what we were just talking about. This is them kind of balancing that out, balancing out their energies, because it is very overwhelming for them. This is them in a little bit of fight over the mind and the heart, but it's not in a fight. It's not a battle of the mind over the heart, as in, they don't know what they want anymore. They know what they want. Now it's just, how do I do it? 3 nights, I know, right? This is action. This is action. This is, I know what I want. I just need to figure out the best course of action to do it. And they're trying to figure out for everybody involved. They're trying to figure it out for you, for them, for if there's any children involved, if there's any family members involved, if there's any third parties involved that are closing out. They're just trying to be practical, logical, while balancing out this passion that they're feeling. Not slowed down by the Knight of Pentacles. Not with this Knight of Wands energy. Not with that. Definitely not with that. And I like how confident that Knight of Pentacles is too, because he knows what he has to offer now. This is his own self-worth that he's offering. This is him saying, I'm confident. I know what we have. I know what I want. I know what I'm worth. I know what you deserve. And this is him ready to speak his truth, ready to speak his heart. And this is him, you make of that what you will. That Knight of Wands, you make of that what you will. Oh, something flipped. All right. Anything else for the Divine Masculines, please? Anything else for the Divine Masculines? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too many. Thank you. Anything else? Anything else we need to know? Queen of Pentacles. In I think it was the weekend update, I can't remember, but one of the recent, I'll go through and link it back if I can remember which one it was. It was a very beautiful reading, and the Queen of Pentacles came out, and it's the same energy, the same message here. They pointed me to the dog, and the dog is representative of loyalty, of devotion, and that's what they're feeling towards their divine feminines. They're seeing you in this light. They're seeing you as something stable, as someone very grounded, someone who helps to ground them, someone who helps to balance them, someone that they feel safe with, where before they may have never felt safe in life, in connection, in partnership, in relationship within themselves. But you're someone who holds that light. And we talked about that for the Divine Feminines. You're holding the light for them. You're holding that love for them. And they see that. And now they're returning that with devotion to you, a loyalty to you, loyalty to this connection. And even if, they're saying, even if you can't see this yet in the 3D, understand that they are cherishing you, that they are treasuring you, and that they are devoted to you and to this connection. But with the Pentacles, they're also saying it is going to be manifest in the 3D. That is the energy of that breaking through the chrysalis. You're both breaking through the chrysalis. That breakthrough is happening to become the butterfly. And that butterfly is union. That butterfly is the coming together, not just for your own singular journey, but for you in partnership. Oh yeah, okay. And they're pointing me to her green dress. She's all about the heart chakra. She's all about the open heart, and your divine masculine sees this. That is what they admire most about you. They see this, the open heart, the expression of love, but coming from a very balanced place, not coming from a place of imbalance, not coming from a place of overwhelm. You're very grounded in your emotions. You're very grounded in how you express yourself and how you love. And that's not something that they've experienced before. The unconditional love, but from a place of open-heartedness. And I'm hearing that that's what they want for themselves as well. And that's what they're starting to experience for themselves as well. That connection to the world, that connection to the universe, that connection to you. They're starting to experience that for themselves as well. It's almost like this is the King of Pentacles meets the Queen of Pentacles. This is your counterpart. And they are striving to become the king to your queen. All right, anything else? Yeah, they're striving to balance this out, the Six of Pentacles here. Striving to balance this out. All about balance. We have the Justice card for the Divine Feminines and Six of Pentacles. And this is also an energy of give and take. They're acknowledging here your Divine Masculine. I feel like I'm channeling your Divine Masculines specifically here. They're coming in and they're saying, I understand that I was holding on. I was holding all of my pentacles to my chest and I wasn't willing to give. And I'm understanding that the flow of love means giving and receiving. And we've been channeling this for I don't know how long, but it's that infinity sign, which is the open flow of love. Give and receive and give and receive. And this is what they're doing now. They're being open. They have been in a receptive mode, and now they're willing and open to giving more. Because they're in this energy. Very stable, very grounded, wanting to come forward with that offer. An offer of themselves. An offer of understanding. An offer of expression. Okay. Anything else? And then we'll start closing out. Anything else? Anything else? And the Chariot. This, again, is that balance. It's no coincidence that we're in Libra season now. It's no coincidence because this is that balance once again. But it's forward movement, forward momentum. We've been channeling that for the past few weeks as well, that forward momentum, that it feels like we were stuck, but things were aligning behind the scenes, and now it's just forward movement. This is that forward momentum, but it's coming from a place of balance now. And this is the yin and the yang energy. You guys coming together, you balance each other. It's also your masculine and feminine energies within you, that inner union. But with inner union comes outer union. With inner union, with your feminine and masculine energies within you, you also experience that with your divine counterpart in the external world. Again, in union, there is strength. That fortune cookie I received tonight. In union, there is strength. And so this is that forward movement with balance. Look at all these action cards that you got for the Divine Masculines. This is pretty phenomenal. You have 3 knights. The Knight of Swords, very fast movement. The Knight of Wands, again, fast movement, very passionate energy. The Chariot, which is very fast movement. And then the Knight of Pentacles, which all of these counteracts this slow-moving card of the Knight of Pentacles. So I would not be surprised if you guys do receive communication or acknowledgement or some meetup or reunion or something within the next few weeks, because this energy is counteracting this. The reason why this is here is because it is an affirmation that this is something more grounded, this is something solid, this is something more stable than you had experienced in the past. That's confirmation for you of this rebirth. And we have on the bottom of the deck, the Death card. This is that transformation from the distorted masculine to the divine masculine. This is the transformation. Allow them, I'm hearing, allow them that transformation. Give them that space for that transformation, especially as they come in. Understand that you are both transformed. You have both gone into the chrysalis, broken down into that goo, and now you are both emerging to be the butterfly. So allow the space for this transformation, and not just for this transformation to take place, but to accept them as this new them. As this new them when they come back, when you're reunited, when you talk again, or you're in communication again. Okay. I think that's going to be it. I don't think I'm going to pull any oracle cards today, but if you guys have any questions, I'm happy to pull some cards if there's any general questions. What time is it? Yeah, for the next 10 minutes or so, I'm happy to pull some cards and see if there's any questions with regards to the masculine or the feminine. Need to catch up. I missed a lot. They won't be the same. Yep. Romance. All right. I wasn't going to do the romance angels, but I'll do the romance angels. Because who doesn't like a little bit of romance? All right. You twist my arm. Do I need to remind you guys I have birthday cake downstairs? It's waiting for me. That was a Jedi mind trick that you did on me, right? Okay. What are we asking? What are they feeling about each other? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious what the masculine is feeling for the feminine. But okay, let's see. Oop. How is the masculine feeling? What are his emotions? What's he feeling about the feminine? What does he want from the feminine? Let's do that. What does he want? What does the divine masculine want from the connection, from the feminine? We got soulmate. He wants to acknowledge that the divine feminine is a soulmate. He wants to come forward and actually acknowledge that, because he's acknowledging that. He's seeing that there is no other like her, that there never has been, that this is that true love. And he wants to actually publicly acknowledge it. I'm actually really surprised that the Six of Wands didn't come out here, because, yeah, he wants to actually acknowledge that. They actually just pulled me to Forgiving and Learning on the bottom of the deck. And they're also acknowledging what this journey has put you both through, what their behaviors have put you through. But they're also acknowledging it from a higher perspective. They're acknowledging the mirror. They're acknowledging the learning that and the growth that you've both experienced, the transformation that you have both experienced. And I feel like they want to speak about this. They want to talk to you about this, because they're seeing this connection. That's that shift in perception. They're seeing things now from that higher perspective, and they're wanting to talk about this. They're wanting your forgiveness for the part that they played, and they're wanting to talk about what they have learned on their journey about themselves and about you as their soulmate. Let's see. I can pull a song lyric. Yep, no problem. Okay, and feminine. What does the feminine want from the masculine? Keep an open. What is that there? Oh, that's too many. Feminine. What is that? What's that about? We have keep an open mind and new love. You see how the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to be open to this connection, to be open to the understanding that Yes, this is true love. Yes, this is a soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it, connection. They want the divine masculine to understand this and acknowledge it. Like, you guys are mirroring each other in this energy, and they're wanting a fresh start. The divine feminine is wanting this new love together. And you see how he is basically on bended knee offering this flower? That flower is representative of a fresh beginning, of a new bloom of this relationship, a new phase of this relationship. And the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to be open to conversation, to be open to discussion about possibilities. The possibilities, which are endless within this connection, within this partnership, to be open to conversation, to be open to this journey, to be open to what this connection can actually bring forth. Now, not just talking about romance, not just talking about the physical nature, but the spiritual connection, what you can possibly do together. Again, this is going to be the title of this video. In union, there is strength. What does union mean to both of you? That's that conversation that has to be had. What does this mean? The divine feminine is really asking for a conversation, and for the divine masculine to really not close down from a place of fear, but to be open to this love, to be open to a fresh start, and to really have a conversation about what it means to both of them. That's cool. I like that. And then bottom of the deck, we have This Could Be the One. Okay, song lyrics. You got that your DM wants to express himself? Yeah. Yeah, they do. They're feeling that pull to express themselves. All right, what are we asking? What does the DM want to say to us? What does the divine masculine want to say? What does the divine masculine want to say? Yeah. What are they saying through music? What do they want to say? What does the divine masculine want to say, the divine feminine? I really hope, I know this is like very Queen of Swords of me, but I really hope my divine masculine is getting Disney downloads from me. I really do. Because the songs that I've been getting from him are just ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I say that very lovingly. Like I do. I say that with all my heart. But please hire yourself. Send him a Little Mermaid. Or Moana or something. Okay, anytime now. Any day now. My masculines. There it is. It's beautiful. We have Ben Harper's Forever. So give me your forever, not a day less will do from you. They're understanding this connection. They're understanding the soul journey of this connection. The eternal bond that you guys have. They're telling me, they're showing me that the string, the red string of fate. But it's interesting the way they're showing it to me. They're doing it to me like a binding of the hands. Like the red string of fate, it's okay. So the story of the red string of fate is that no matter where you go, no matter how much time passes, no matter how much the string tries to pull or break, it can't be broken. That bond is always there, always bringing you two back together. The interesting thing about that is they're showing it to me like almost like a hand fasting, tied around two hands, both of your hands tied. Hold on, let me get it. It's this energy. It just showed it to me as a Two of Cups. Here it is. You guys see that? The way their hands are bound like that? I think that's a very old, like a marriage vow kind of thing, an ancient vow kind of thing, a vow ceremony. But that's what they're showing me. But they're showing it to me with the red thread of fate, meaning you guys are always coming back together, and they're understanding this. They're understanding, possibly experiencing past life through dream state or memories through dream state, something like that. But they're understanding this connection on a very soul heart level, the depth of this connection. And they're wanting this again. They're understanding that you're always drawn back to each other, and they're wanting to come back to you. They just have to figure out how to do it. That's the Knight energy. They're just trying to figure out how to do it. Yeah. feminines, what do you have to say to your masculines? Give me a Disney song. Give me a Disney song. This is one of my favorite songs. It's Mumford & Sons. There will be time. In the cold light I live to love and adore you. It's all that I am. It's all that I have. In the cold light I live to love and adore you. It's all that I am. It's all that I have. This is divine feminine energy. You're holding the light. You're holding the love. And they're pointing me to the title as well. Hang in there, divine feminines, because there will be time. There is time. Everything is happening in divine timing. And divine timing is not just understanding that things are fated and coming together, and things are unfolding, but it's also understanding the role that you play. It's also understanding your own journey. And that's how we started this whole reading. Also understanding your own journey, and that you're both, it's the two paths. You might be on your individual paths right now, but you're moving towards each other, and those paths are going to converge. Those paths are going to converge because it's fated. That's beautiful. All right, you guys. I think we're going to end with that, because that was really beautiful. That was really, really beautiful. They're my favorite. Yeah, I really love them, Mumford & Sons, especially that album. That's incredible, that album. All right. You guys, thank you so much. If you haven't already, make sure that you enter the giveaway, because I really want to give away a free reading. And if you are a Patreon subscriber, you have a second chance to win with another giveaway. So make sure you guys enter that as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. You know, I started out my birthday, it was a little bit tough, but I'm very happy right now. I'm very happy. I helped to fill myself up, and you guys have offered so much love, and I feel it, and I'm just so grateful, and I'm sending it right back. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, so here's the thing. I'm pulling back this week a little bit. We're not going to have a reading. I might do a recorded reading on Wednesday, but we're going to have a Divine Partnership reading on the Patreon on Wednesday. So sign up for that if you like the Divine Partnership readings. Make sure you sign up for the Patreon. I might do a recorded reading, but we'll be back on Friday for the weekend update. So things are going to be changing a little bit around here, because I am feeling very burned out and I need to pull back my energy a little bit. But I'll hop on as I can, and I'll be doing recorded readings and stuff. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm sending you guys so much love and so much light. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all, and we will see you later. Have a great night. Bye.